I was expecting you. Am not impressed. I knew it that you would do the impossible to find me. I will ask you, what's your point? What are you trying to achieve? Even if you win that duel, and destroy me, what will you achieve?
I will achieve peace. So stand up from your fancy chair, old man. It's time to pay for what you did.
Back in the past, when you lost your account, I recovered it for you. When you deleted your own character, I gave it back to you. When your account was banned, I unbanned it for you. While the server was alive, I did everything I could to satisfy your desires. Why are you so unthankful? I am aware of the fact that many players like you suffer because the server is gone now. But I already told in the past that it was better to play on my server instead the original server. I eliminated all players like you, not because I wanted to, but because they forced me to do it. They came here to duel me, just like you do now. Let me tell you, I was capable of creating the best World of Warcraft server that ever existed, because I am smart. And because I am smart, I know how this duel is going to end. So, consider this. If you fall, here, now, you will never rise. But if you chose to continue this madness and duel me, you take the risk to end up like the others.
I will not end up like the others. I am here to avenge them. Your servants are dead. It's just you and me now. Stand up and duel me. Let's finish this right here, right now.
As you wish, my son. I summoned my dark magician, and end my turn.
I will win this duel without even using my ultimate card. Pathetic old man. Check this out. Undead Knight in defense mode. Then I play Undead Duplicator. This card duplicates my monster 2 times.
Great, now you got 3 weak monsters. Remember, the duel has just begun. It's not too late to stop this. I attack one of your monsters. Now, whenever my dark magician destroys a monster, he gets 500 attack points.
Is this all you got? Huh. Okay, let's stop the duel for a second and have a little talk. Tell me a little bit about your life. Why did you create that server? What was your story?
I thought you will never ask, but if you really want to hear this, I will tell you. In my life, I was always an outcast. Back in my days in school, I barely had any friends. This is why I spend a lot of time at home. Then I found World of Warcraft. That was honestly the best game I ever played. I spent years playing it. I had depression, and no social life, just like you. Life was so boring, I had nothing to do with my life. My days were passing by like seconds. But that didn't last long. One day I came up with the idea of having my own World of Warcraft private server. During the years in which I was at home, I learned programming. And I obtained all the skills that were required for the development of a private server. So, the precious day came, the day of my destiny. The year was 2011, and I finally created my private server. It became instantly popular. I felt like a useful man who was able to create something big. I had it all: money, fame, virtual power. And it all lasted for 9 years. Blizzard Entertainment, the owners of the game itself, shut down my precious server. You have no idea what kind of damage they dealt to me. Then, I lost it all. My server was the place in which I was a god. I lost all of my money and fame. My life was over. The pain that I feel right now is bigger than yours. I know that you suffer because the server came to an end. But can you imagine how I feel? I lost my reason to live, I lost everything I ever had. I have nothing now. I'm back in the same position in which I was 9 years ago.
Your story is similar to mine, but there is a very big difference between us. Back then, in the past, I thought my biggest problem was my loneliness. While I was playing on your server, I had 0 friends. I was all alone. But now I do have friends. I had a girlfriend. I have a normal social life. But I don't feel satisfied. I don't feel happy. I always feel like there is something missing in my life. Not long ago, I realized that this something is your server. I can't believe that back then I was depressed because I didn't have a social life. But now I realize that I don't need social life. I realize that the best thing that ever happened to me was your server. I didn't value the existence of your server when I should. The server is gone now. I have so big regret. I feel so sorry because I didn't play enough. I spent half of my life on your server. Do you know what that means? Do you know how much I attached to your server? You couldn't just give up on your server like this. Do you know how much I attached to your server? What about all players like me who are attached to your server? What will happen to us when you simply shut down your server? This is why I came here to get my revenge on you, because you were selfish. You did everything for money without caring about the others.
I told you 1,000 times, the server's destruction is not my fault. I will give you the best advice. Let the past go. There are so many things that you can do in this life. For example, look at me. I am still standing here and fighting with the pain that Blizzard Entertainment caused me. I'm slowly moving on. Why don't you do the same? It only gets worse when you are living in the past. Find something else, move on, do something. Just let it go.
I've been through a long way to find you. Now that you are finally in front of me, I will not miss my chance to destroy you. And to prove you that I am more powerful than ever, I will pass my turn.
It's time for me to make a second attack. Then I activate Soul Taker. This card destroys one of your monsters. And for last, my Dark Magician's attack is increased again.
Now that I have 3 dark monsters in my graveyard, I can special summon this from my hand. My monster has a special ability. He can double his attack points for 1 turn. Then I play Soul Steel. Now the attack points of my monster gets increased by the attack points of your Dark Magician.
I can't believe you have gotten stronger. During the years in which you played in my server, I was watching you all the time. You are so talented. When you are up to something, you never give up, and you achieve everything that you want no matter what. Even though the server is gone, you couldn't let go and you decided to find me. You have never let your enemies defeat you. Even the game masters on my server were afraid to ban you, because they know that you are my favorite player. Your Night Elf image is so iconic. With your skills, you can do anything virtually. After all, you respected my server till the end. You existed in my server ever since it was created. And you remained the most loyal player I ever had. You stayed in the server till it died. This is why I gave you a fresh character created by GM commands, because you deserve it. That was my gift for you. I never saw a player like you in my life. You are the perfect example of a brutal and smart player. Words are not enough to describe how proud I am to see you defeating me in a duel. I am so proud of you, Diablo.
Mainadmin, please repeat everything that you said.
You were always my enemy. But I told you all of those words, because I knew they would be my last. If they would be my last words, then I'm going to be honest with you. You were always my favorite player. While I was there, I always make sure that you had that server like your own. No game master was able to ban you. You had character that no normal player ever had. You had that server like your own, and I let you have that character because you are special player. In this life you live your teenage years only once, and you decided to spend them on my server, while you know that you will never get them back again. That makes you the special player that you are. Don't give up on your dreams. I'm so proud of you.